Have you seen the Green Lantern movie?
I did. Okay.
What is your intelligence?
Wait.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was an okay movie for what they were trying to pull off. All right.
I just thought the writers were the dumbass.
That one too. But like, it's test pilot. That's at least a 2.
Have you met a test pilot?
Oh, so
I
are you
have met a
one?
couple test pilots.
So are you one?
Huh?
You're
It's
with
a
me.
1.
You're with me.
Like, what the hell?
Booster Gold is a
You're
1.
no smarter than Booster Gold.
Yep.
I like it. There we go.
Yeah, we're
need
just
some
One of my complications says, though he is from the future, Booster knows little about history and is often dependent upon the knowledge and advice of his robotic partner, Skeets.
yeah.
Skeets.
I love
Hell, even in the DC Universe Online game, like all the Booster Gold missions were like,
Oh yeah,
Booster,
those
you're
are
an
so,
idiot.
Those are so much fun. Oh man, I just did the. It was great. I just did this artifacts thing where you go with John Constantine through all these different places and collect artifacts. You go to Oa to get a fragment of the Star Heart.
okay.
And there's orange lanterns there, but they're not orange lanterns. They're orange lantern constructs.
Yep.
And you have to fight what's his name, Globulus.
Okay. Yeah, the basically the ball.
Yeah, the
No,
ball
not
with
really
arms. Ball with
Yeah.
arms and he's like the MODOK.
Yep.
I need the. Where did the red dye go?
The big one.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. That's actually got a game specific thing.
Oh my gosh.
I can fly.
Well,
at
not
32,000 miles an hour.
yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
fly
thought I
through
was fast.
space.
But he's not smart enough to dodge the stuff in this way.
well, no, they go into
Why'd you
like
put the
hyper.
big-
They go into hyperspeed.
Just goes right through it.
It's power. I just
Yeah.
put a shield up in front of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Blow right through.
Deflector shields up.
It's a lot of speed on a tiny little, size. So
Mhm.
it's like a bullet through space.
I'm Ant-Man.
Okay.
What? You in the movie?
I'm pretty sure he's smarter than one.
Ant-Man? No, he got caught breaking back into a house to return the shit he
is
stole.
true. Like this is true.
It is true.
When you're right, you're right.
I wasn't stealing it. I was putting it back. Like, it's even worse.
All right. So, welcome everyone to our nice little fun Halloween game. Although this probably won't come out till like Christmas.
Spooky.
Jolly.
Spooky Christmas.
I'll just save it. And yes, I know Chris is blocking Phil pretty much.
Oh, if I would
I can keep scooting down.
come into frame.
Just get comfortable with Phil.
There you go.
Ooh.
Hey, hey.
Your wife's in the chat now.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Sandy.
Yeah, watch it. Be careful.
So here we are. We are going to be playing the DC Adventures game, which is basically a DC skin of mutants and masterminds from Green Ronin.
Sandy, I'm gonna do stuff to Chris.
Ooh.
Friends.
Apparently
Chris
there's
may or may not complain.
who?
The question Sandy's gonna come back with is which one?
That's right. You're in a Chris sandwich right
I
now.
am in a Chris sandwich.
Sandwich.
Chris sandwich.
Phil sandwich.
croissant.
With Chris bread.
A croissant. There we go.
Croissant sandwich.
Well, we got a C, a C, and a C.
And a J
So
and
we're
a
like
P.
a
So we're like a
We're like a double jacker. Double.
Well,
deck-
no. If they flipped, it would be like a Big Mac, and the C's are the bread.
That's right. That's right.
You guys are the meat.
I think we just got called white bread.
Oh, milk
Well,
toast.
you at least get the sesame seeds.
Something like that.
He's
How come he gets to be the top of the bun?
His gray hairs probably.
Because I'm Batman.
You are really tall.
All right. So to start things off, I'm going to do the intro so I can cut that in, and then we'll go around and say who your name and who you're playing. So welcome to the Dirtbags of Holding. This is an RPG show where we take the best games and play them in the worst way possible, as we'll see tonight. We are playing the DC Adventures game. My name's Chris Renshaw, and I will be your GM.
And I'm Chris, and I'm playing Batman.
My name is Hal Jordan, and I'll be Green Lantern.
My name's Corey, and I'm playing Raven.
And my name's Jimmy, and I'm playing Michael John Carter, a.k.a. Booster Gold, coming at you from the time stream.
Now, I just want to see a podcast hosted by Booster.
That's you got to do
But
it.
it
now, Jimmy.
releases,
That's-
but he releases like all the episodes. So it's like whenever you go to subscribe, there's like 500 episodes for
What
like
are-
every day.
What are his Patreon gifts?
Levels.
Levels.
Patches on his suit,
Oh,
Nice.
definitely.
because
Yeah.
that is the thing. Like he would have sponsored.
He's like, give me $50,000. I'll go back in
Like, if
time
you-
and
if
get you a dinosaur.
If you look at the Justice League cartoon that was back in like the early
Yeah.
2000s,
Yep.
he had like a NASCAR looking suit that just had different like soda cola and all these like
Nice.
different things on
He
him.
would definitely sell like tours through history or
Yeah.
something.
He would also he would sell winning lottery numbers, but never the week you need it.
Smart.
No, it's the one where you win, but like there's a million winners. So
Oh
everybody
yeah,
Yeah.
gets a
everybody
dollar.
wins.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All I said was that you would win.
that's right.
Oh boy.
Yep. So, let's begin. So you all have somehow found yourself, of all places, at Arkham Asylum, for a couple of different reasons. There's really Batman half lives there,
Yep.
so there's no real reason for that. Booster Gold is actually there because he's shooting a commercial, and because it's Halloween time, he thought that the asylum would be a great place to shoot the commercial. So I want to know is what product are you shooting a commercial for?
Oh, this is
right
a
now?
new energy drink that I'm promoting. It's called Boost Juice. If you're trying to run away from the Halloween spookums, Boost Juice will give you that extra kick you need to, get away with your little candy pails, kids. So tell your mom to buy you some Boost Juice.
In the year 4,827.
I'm legally required to tell you that kids should not drink this.
Do not consume. Or it's like I love the drug commercials. It's like do not use if you are allergic to this
Right.
product. Like how do I know?
Yeah.
I've never used the product.
Do not use if you are male, female, or anything else.
Yeah.
And Raven,
Boost
you
juice is not for consumption.
you are there because there's been a bunch of you've been following some supernatural clues, and a couple of weird shipments of strange artifacts have been showing up mysteriously at Arkham, and that's kind of where it leads you there. And Green Lantern is there because you have got an emotion. Your ring detected a emotional spectrum anomaly, and kind of it was one of those detected, and you're like,
That's
take
just me.
yeah, and you just said take me there, and the ring just kind of locked in, and just next thing you know, you're at Arkham.
You flew at 32,000 miles per hour.
That's right.
Straight to Arkham Asylum.
That's why my intelligence is crap, because I was just like, yeah, take me to the dangerous thing. Just go.
Whee!
Let's go. Let's go do danger.
Oh, Jimmy, here's your surprise.
Uh-oh. He's clicking a screen.
Surprise.
Oh, is it
Is it
Sirenscape?
Sirenscape?
That is Sirenscape for you.
Not a sponsor.
Yes, but they are kind of and have a Creative Commons license that we can use.
That's
as long
great.
as we get
Booster
free-
Gold is trying to get Sirenscape as a sponsor forever. So I'm glad you were able
Like
to.
literally forever.
Literally forever.
What sound is this?
It's a custom mood I made using the abandoned lunatic asylum.
Oh, nice.
I went back in time to try to invent Sirenscape, but I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I
He's
think
not
I
smart
went
enough.
back too far. There were no computers. Okay.
All right, so you've all basically you're in just kind of a random corridor, like the once you get past security kind of area of Arkham.
So are we together?
Yes, like you've all. It's one of those like you all just kind of like showed up from different angles and like, oh, hey, you're here too. So
Well, my
Booster, get this camera crew out of my face.
Well, look, I can tell them to take 5 maybe, but they kind of have to follow me around. I'm doing a little vlogging thing. I'm trying to get into the vlogosphere. Skeets tells me that that's really big in whatever year we're at right now.
I fly forward away from him.
I'm pretty sure he's here looking for ancestors.
That is like your standard mode of transportation. You just hover everywhere, don't you? Yeah.
you got to think her legs are like seriously malnourished.
Right?
Don't say that about my legs.
Al, how's it going?
I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. I told the ring to take me to some.
Also, you're like,
emotional-
way to go on the secret identity, man.
Right?
We're only in an insane asylum with all your worst villains.
Nobody will believe it.
Look, this is great. You can all be in my commercial. I'll just I'll talk it over with legal, and I'm sure we can. Do you guys want to be paid? I'm not sure we have the budget.
Batman turns around and he just walks away.
All of a sudden,
I think my ring scanned your drink and was like, "Don't drink that ever, ever."
so suddenly you start to feel a small tremor in the floor. Instinctively, before you can think, your shield goes up, like your personal shield goes up, and you hear some beeps, but you don't know what they are,
Right.
Because you don't fully understand how this works. You've got some chirping going on in your ear. That's you've got people, like Alfred say, like, "Sir, we've detected there's something heading at high velocity toward your location."
What?
I don't know. The computer, it's traveling so fast right now that the computer's having a hard time picking it down to scan it.
Can you get a lock in on where it's going to crash or land?
It looks like it's heading straight for you.
All right, we need to move, people.
And then all of a sudden your ring chirps again. Emotional anomaly detected.
Okay. How big is it?
Emotional anomaly detected.
Is it coming right for us? Anybody know what's going on?
And then the next thing that you know, like your field's always on, but you get like a little extra bubble kind of appears.
Oh. Well, this is. I will make the bubble bigger to cover them as well.
Okay.
Something's happening, guys.
Oh, I'm in a double bubble.
And then
Not a sponsor.
And then the next thing you know, you see what looks like a yellow meteorite crashes in through the upper floor of or the upper ceiling, sorry. Crashes in and just kind of like is still heading your direction, and then all of a sudden everything kind of goes black. And like because of dust, and you all get kind of like knocked out per se from the blast. There's an explosion going along with when it hits. You don't know for certain because the next thing you know is you're in a cell in Arkham. The door's open, like you're not locked in a cell, but you're all kind of up against the wall, and everything looks different. Like you're not sure exactly what happened, but it's quiet. You don't really hear a whole lot going on. Like all the normal like rowdy ruckusing and people moving up there, you don't hear any of that.
I'd like to use my empath powers to feel if I feel anyone besides these guys around me.
Okay.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to read emotions.
Okay.
Roll 1d20.
Yes. Now, hold on. There is one thing I forgot to mention. This
Okay.
is something I'm adding. This is not a native part of the system, but it will help, I believe, with the horror. And that is this die right here. This D20 right now is currently set to 1. As the story progresses, I'm going to ratchet this up. Whatever number this is at, that number and lower counts as a crit fail.
Nice. Okay.
So, like, if it gets up to a 5, then basically if you roll a 5 or under, it's like rolling a 1.
That's terrible.
So even though you have superpowers and you may like, oh, I got a plus 20, well, you still failed.
Well, technically, if I have a plus 20, there's no way I can
Don't
fail.
even need to roll.
Yes, but you could still roll, and the number
right,
you
right.
get. If the number on the die shows that, you still failed.
Gotcha. All right.
So right now it's at 1, and that's the default.
Okay, so I don't. My read emotions does have a subtle 2 effect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what subtle 2 means?
I believe that means that if you have a 12 built-in kind of, that if the difficulty class would be below a 12, then you automatically.
Gotcha. Okay, so I got a 19.
Okay.
And my mind reading is a 15.
Okay. So you rolled a 19?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So you're all playing really superpowered characters.
Yeah.
So the DCs are not going to be like 15 because
Gotcha.
you wouldn't even need to roll really.
And specifically, I was trying to reach out to see if I could read a mind of anyone that isn't these 3 guys
Okay.
in the vicinity.
You succeed, but you are just overwhelmed with a bunch of fear. just this wave of fear just like hits. It's one of those like it hits you like a physical tidal wave. In fact, I'm gonna need you to roll a defense against it.
So if you don't want me to call you Hal, what do you want me to call you?
Green Lantern, GL.
But there's a whole bunch of you.
Well, yeah, but I'm the only one here right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like. I think I'm gonna.
Fortitude. We'll do fortitude. Like I said, we're making this up.
8 plus
I think you have an 8.
8, so 16.
Okay, you're barely kind of hanging on, but all you two see is you see her kind of, or what does it look like when you're reaching out?
I feel like I'm doing the like floating with lotus style, and then all
Crisscross applesauce.
crisscross applesauce, and all of a sudden it does the Raven thing where your hair like poofs up like you're in the wind, and I open my eyes and they're
they're
they-
white. Yeah.
they're white. Yeah,
Like but while she's doing this, it suddenly looks like she got punched in the face,
into
but
the
like,
wall.
but she kind of like falls backwards, but then kind of like puts her feet down and kind of steadies herself and slides back a little bit.
And I
And
think
then it's kind of like just kind of looking around.
I do my best to say like, Hal, this is your territory.
Okay, so I'll have my ring scan for. I'll just have my ring do a scan of the area
Okay.
and report back what it finds.
All right. Do an investigate.
Do an investigate.
Are we all in separate rooms?
No, you're all together.
Together.
There it is.
No, you're just all in the same room.
Same dark room.
Mm-hmm.
I do have an investigation. Look at that. Look at that.
You can do it.
Boom.
Nat 20.
Is that actually a critical in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
I know everything about everything.
I mean, if anyone were to know about a yellow meteor.
So, FYI, I tried to write this for one night, but it's entirely possible this may.
Okay.
We may have to continue this in 2 weeks after the topic show.
Okay.
But, so
You're
your
fast and reckless.
your ring kind of like spits. You can just see like the little green energy kind of shoot out,
Uh-huh.
and it's like critical error, and then it kind of like almost does like a full reboot, sort of, kind of thing.
have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Where yeah, you're kind of like shaking it, and it goes unknown anomaly detected,
That's new. Not supposed to do that, guys.
and then it goes what's the word? Displacement registered, fear emotion detected, basically.
Fear emotion pervasive.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Pervasive. Okay. Well, so this is not fun. We should find out what's causing this to go on the fritz, guys.
And also, you get kind of like a map, like when you scan, like you're basically after it fritzed and came back up, it does like a little dome effect, all in green, of course, and kind of does like the Doppler sweep, radar sweep of the area. So you get a basic outline of where you are. You're on like the third floor. So you clearly, when it said displacement, you have moved somehow from where you were.
Gotcha. Bats,
and-
you know where we are, right?
Yeah. I
You
know
can
where
see on the map. Once you see the location, you're like, okay, we're on the third floor on the west wing. But when there's a little stats bar kind of off to the side that's being projected, and it
Okay.
shows life sign 0.
Ah, that's. Isn't this place normally loaded full of people you've put in here?
Yeah.
And then also, as it's further scanning, down on the sub basement floor, you see a fear source identified, and there's a little yellow dot that's just kind of pulsing.
That looks like C block.
What's in C block?
You don't want to know. Mainly because I don't know. Because Chris hasn't told me.
The C block sub basement is where they're going to keep the first level of super bad criminals. It's not like the deep dark dungeon where they lock away the Joker and throw away the key,
All right.
only for him to
This
get
is
out.
like for Crocodile and
Penguin.
like penguin. Yeah, all the
They put Croc and Penguin right next to one another. It's hilarious.
I heard that's where they keep Calendar Man.
no. He's on the normal
He's
floor.
on the normal floor.
You're in his
his
cell.
What about Triangle Man? Where's he?
Yeah. He's actually what broke your fall into the wall.
Don't touch that man.
All right. What's the opposite of dice jail? Can we like dice throne? Yeah, that was perfect. Like, boom, nat 20.
All right.
All right.
I'm sure
So-
we could print a dice throne.
Booster, what are you doing?
Guys, this is very concerning. Number one, I think they blew the special effects budget of my commercial on that meteor. Second, where's the camera crew?
They're
They
di-
missed the whole thing.
They're right there, plastered to that wall, Booster.
Well,
You're gonna have to reshoot your whole commercial, man.
Wait,
Well-
here-
if there's one thing I love, it's promoting a good product like Boost Juice. So I'll have no problem shooting
He's
another
just
commercial.
he's
in a
just
jiffy.
so used to doing it. He just starts talking about it every day. That's actually in his contract. Is he has to always be in a commercial while he's superheroing.
right. Yep.
Because the company's hoping they can get other superheroes addicted to it.
Oh no.
Well-
Are there still a bunch of holes in the ceiling from the meteor?
No.
No.
Remember, you're in a different place now, so you're not around where
Where it
the
went at all.
impact. Yes.
Oh, I assume that we were blown back by
But
the
that's what I
explosion.
thought.
No.
No,
That's
I
where
see.
that's where his ring said displacement.
We've
Somehow
been-
you got moved.
Oh, I see. Okay.
we've been at least
Spatial displacement.
spatially
That's-
displaced.
That's what I was looking
We
for.
don't know if we've been temporally displaced, although there's a guy who would know that
But we have been emotionally displaced.
in the
Oh.
room.
That could be what this thing's beeping at me about. Hold on. What does my suit say?
You want to do? Let's see, an investigate.
Let's see. That is a skill. Yes.
It's gonna suck if you fail
Maybe
to
not
read
for
your
you.
own armband.
Probably isn't a skill for me. Oh, Skeets has investigation. Can I tell Skeets to do the investigation?
Yeah.
Nice. He's with
Who
me.
who Skeets?
Skeets is this little
He's my
robot,
robot.
that flies around.
You get a familiar?
Yes.
Oh man,
All right.
I didn't do
I
my
rolled a
research well enough.
15, and Skeets has a +8 on investigation.
Okay.
So that's a 23.
He tells you that.
What does Skeets sound like?
I think you have to do that voice too, Jimmy.
No, I'm on.
Well, I don't know what Skeets found
Oh,
out,
that's
so
true. Yeah.
I'm usually asking Skeets questions.
I'm trying to think how I want to do it.
Australian.
Sir, the current estimated timeline could suggest, according to the displacement of the stars, that we have not traveled anywhere in time. We are at the same temporal coordinates that we were at the beginning of the day.
So there's still a chance to shoot my commercial. Thanks, Skeets. We're gonna have to go GoPro on this one, Skeets.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and up this to 2.
Ooh.
Oh, why? Because did I annoy you? No, it's okay. All right, I activate the GoPro on my
Okay.
suit. So I'm gonna have to self-shoot this one.
All right.
All right, gang. Well, we haven't displaced temporally or whatever. But yeah, definitely spatially a bit.
Can I say this is really great having that in the background?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, there's something crackling in my. Is that the? No, it's actually just in my ear. Okay.
Soundscapes, man.
All right.
Well, we were in A block before, and it sounds like we're close to C block now, so we haven't been displaced too far.
All right. Well, let's. We should head down and find out what just made a hole in the roof.
I
All right.
agree.
You step outside, and you're in the normal. Doesn't look too unfamiliar, except for there's like mist all over the floor. A lot of the lights are out. Doesn't bother Batman at all.
Ooh.
There's a couple of lights kind of blinking.
I got something for that.
What's
I
up?
have a tool called flashlight. Feature 1 illumination.
Nice. But you can definitely see the few lights that are on and blinking. You see wisp of some sort of like grayish purple mist that's kind of smoke that's kind of pouring out of the rooms and in through the hall, just kind of pervading the whole scene.
What's that mist?
Ring, analyze the mist.
It brings up a chemical composition that just looks like smoke or mist of some sort.
Okay.
It's a water vapor. Maybe it's from the comet.
Purple water.
That was him.
What?
I heard a knock. Like legit, like someone was upstairs knocking on the door to
I
come
don't know if
downstairs.
it was me.
It was you.
Oh.
And then
I
off
remember
to
knocking.
down at the end of the corridor, you can see a set of
Thought you did,
spiraling
like-
staircases that goes down.
All right, it's this way.
All right, lead the way, Vats.
All right, so we're gonna head towards the staircase and start heading down. I'm assuming I know this way.
Yep.
I have my orientation.
Yep.
I'm heading down to what I've located with the map I saw on.
Well,
his-
you thought you did
yeah.
until when you get to the bottom of the staircase. Instead of going into more the reception area like where you were, where then you could access the other corridors that take you down into the sub basement. As you're going down the staircase, the walls begin to shift into some sort of the mist kind of like crawls up the walls until the walls are basically nothing but that smoke and mist. And when you get to the bottom of the stairs and it clears out, you're in another cell again.
As a person who does illusory magic, I'd like to do an insight to figure out if someone's fucking with us.
Yeah. Also, do you have some sort of sensory
Like
check?
perception?
Perception.
We should have perception.
Yeah. Perception.
Yeah. Batman roll of perception.
Okay.
You guys, I'm pretty sure I didn't time travel, but weren't we just here?
And I add these numbers.
This looks like a different cell.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. 43.
Yeah.
Again,
I can perceive.
And
Detective
again,
mode.
the rolling is more to make sure you don't hit that.
No, I did not hit 2.
Yeah.
29 in insight.
Yes, something is definitely some fuckery is
Plus
definitely
7
going on
perception.
here. You
That
can't
man has plus
you can't
20.
you can't
Well,
identify
I
the
told
type.
you he was overpowered.
Yeah.
You can't identify the type of magic. You, however, have felt these types of effects before.
I have felt this before.
This is basically like when the Scarecrow uses his
Gonna
spear
say-
gas.
This is basically like when the Scarecrow uses his fear gas.
So,
So everybody, cover your mouth and nose,
Yeah, I'm good.
except for you.
which is
I
odd to you because the ring should filter that out.
Yes.
Your protective, your green light basically that goes around you should
Yes.
filter out
I reach down.
toxins.
I reach down into my utility belt and I pull out multiple gas masks and I hand
Thank
them
you.
out.
Oh, so is this not? You're saying
No, it's
you're
not.
Saying you're okay.
Like,
so you're
normally,
saying my ring
like-
is not.
Yeah. In other words, he's saying it's like we're under the effects of
Are you
the
seeing
fear
the same
gas.
thing I'm seeing? That it's affecting you too.
I'm following you, man.
Yeah. If you're because okay.
Do you see that bird?
Huh?
Do you see that bird?
That actually wasn't a bird.
Yeah,
That was-
I know.
That's
I was
Raven.
testing you.
Raven.
I was testing you.
Okay. Raven.
What's in the cell?
What's in the cell?
What's
in the box?
cell?
There's nothing in the cell but another door.
Does it look like the one we came out of?
Yes, just in the sense that it's another Arkham cell.
Okay, but not necessarily the one we walked out of before. We
Correct.
didn't like reset.
It looks different.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But there is a door on the opposite end of where you came from. And when you turn around, the staircase is gone.
What was that bad noise?
And when you look on the door, there is something looks like it's been carved in with a knife.
Uh-oh.
And it looks like a ring symbol. In fact, it looks like a Green Lantern symbol etched into the door.
Okay.
Man, with a knife, you say? This wasn't Victor Zaz's cell, was it?
I heard the Joker. Was that the Joker?
You start looking around in circles.
We can't be that low yet. We didn't go down any stairs.
So I didn't do that.
We did just
Somebody
go
close that
downstairs.
door. Was that
Somebody
you?
just closed that door behind us.
Who keeps closing doors?
That was really weird. So I
There's a
don't
ring.
know. Yes, I.
You
don't
have a
know
ring.
Why?
You hear that creepy laugh? I know that creepy laugh.
I'm just gonna walk up and open the door.
Okay.
Oh, what an idea. What's your intelligence?
1. Number 1. One for number 1.
I'm
number
gonna-
1 intelligence.
I'm gonna give you some intelligent advice. Let's let Booster Gold go first.
You're not wrong.
I'm a natural leader, okay?
When he opens the door turns to mist and Green Lantern disappears, but you can still see there's still a doorway walk through. You just can't see what's on the other side.
Wait, our
You were
Green
going to have
Lantern
me go
disappears?
first, Batman.
Or the symbol of
We
the
better
Green
follow.
The
Lantern?
door disappears.